We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got to be excited to hit in this one because his career against the starter, he's hitting over 500. I'm sure he knows he hit it well in the past, so his confidence is probably at an extra boost today.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. The pitch. Back up the middle. There is Crawford. Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. But he just missed his extra base. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out, nobody on. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sanchez is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm. Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Oracle Park. It's now 1-0 New York. At the plate, Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Steven.
Fouled off. The pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, break.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Pennant. Snap throw to first, and it gets by into right field. Set and the 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets dirty and gets back to the bag. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
Hit back up the middle. A spin and a throw. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Reset and the pitch. Throw down to third. And he'll step off and go to third here. And he's back in standing. Ready with the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready on 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Second. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Torres, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3, and after an in is the third baseman Evan Longoria, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Two and two.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Pitch on the way.
Tulowitzki.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And there are 2 away now. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch. Pitch is popped up. Longoria moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. In is Gerardo Parra. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton as we begin the top of the 4th.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williamson is right there, and he's got it for out number 1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. Duggar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. Williamson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Here's Joe Panik, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Joe.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Buster Posey becomes out number 2 this inning. Brandon Belt is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner into the cove, but foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Popped him up. There to take it is Belt for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Luke Voigt. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Next for New York, Troy Tulowitzki. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. The Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy.
So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Luis Severino, set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's big Aaron Judd. Runner goes for second, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Gerardo Parra, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. First time up, he went down looking. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. A windup and a 0-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 once more. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Giancarlo Stanton now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Williamson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They're on top 1-0. Digging in once again, Joe Hanna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Fouled away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Chopped to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Giants are down. Reyes Maranta been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up now, Torres. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Into the box, Luke Boyd. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. The relay. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williamson on his horse, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Parra has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Evan Longoria. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Played on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Comes the first pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Stepping into the box, Mac Williamson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So the batting order turns over now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Duggar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Parra is over. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Parra. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3, go. Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton is there. 1 away. Samarte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And this is popped up near second base. Tulowitzki over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Stephen Duggar. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. The 1-1 pitch. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Hicks is there. Makes the catch. And there it is. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show. And he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.